If some of the kids want private lessons, we do offer that. We also have kids that come in from across the country that'll come in and we privately coach them.
I'm a native from Spain as well, mother from Spain. My father, he's from here, so got a mixture of both. I started in September. Roots-wise and culture-wise, it's always been there, but now doing it academy-wise, and it's unique.
And walk it, put your hand on your waist. Yeah.
One of the teachers that came in from ABT, Kenny Easter, he comes in and I also privately coach him. He came down and he was having trouble getting on his leg to do turns. Right, your supporting leg right here. This has to be pressed in all the way up under here. Now, if you don't keep your hip flexors completely, and this is what I tell them, I make them do a V. I make them come out of the hip flexors, coming in through the belly button, pressing in through the back. So now you've taken a button and sewed it in to the back. Like a pillow that's very, you know what I'm saying? Okay, as long as you keep this hip flexor up and you're pulling this up behind here, this is going to stay tight. As soon as this releases just a little bit, then you've taken all of this and now it's going to go down. That muscle in the knee is going to go down. But this muscle pulling up in the back of your knee is what keeps that heel off of the floor into that high releve. Does that make sense? Like your shoes. You got more base.
Right.
And that's what you want to do. You want to give yourself more base.
That's a good feeling. I could never do that before today. It's true.
No, you don't know. This is what I live for. I love that. Good.
I'm telling you, I just felt like screaming inside, but I don't want to celebrate yet because...
No, but you know what, so you know what it feels like. Yes. No, so now you know what it feels like.
Dance, it's a never-ending learning process, you know, and even today I worked with Denise a little bit on my own to try and better the faults that I recognize in myself the most.
Hey, I'm Anthony Colantone. I moved here from Ohio this year to train at Denise's, and I had to give up a lot to come here. I had to give up my senior year at my high school. I was president of student council and president of my class. Coming here to the studio, what made me decide to choose Denise was meeting all of them and knowing that I wouldn't be just thrown in the back of a classroom and just be thrown in classes that I didn't, need to be in. They specifically put me in classes to help me get better. Now that I got the scholarship at the regionals to go for Outstanding Dancer, I know Denise and Vicky are going to help me get as good as I can before nationals to better my chances in placing in the top 3 or maybe even winning.
My husband and I chose Denise Wall's Dance Energy simply because we had heard so many great things about her company. We actually heard about her about 3 or 4 years ago when we were traveling to various competitions, and we got to see a lot of her dance numbers to the point that we were actually highlighting in the bulletin to make sure that we didn't miss Denise's production numbers. Our daughter was at a stagnant position, and we made a personal decision to move her to Denise's studio. And we've been absolutely pleased, no complaints at all. I've seen a significant difference in Dahlia's dancing style, her technique. We wanted her to see progress, to see that she was enjoying what she was doing. I live in Suffolk, Virginia, and I drive down to Denise Wall's in Virginia Beach 5 times a week. It's about a 40-minute drive, and that's one way. So it's all worth it.
I've noticed that I can tap faster and I can pick up things more. My favorite part of dance is probably jazz because I can be loose and be myself.